Let's go to Geraldo Rivera now, joining us now for the Daily Take. Such a busy day, Geraldo. Always good to see you, sir.
You too, Hena. It is, counting down the minutes. What is it? 4 hours to go from the president's scorching ultimatum. We'll see. Delighted to hear that Pakistan has stepped up and that people are listening, apparently, because we are literally on the brink here, Hena.
Yeah, when a civilization is being threatened to be destroyed. While this deadline is approaching, we know the U.S. has struck Iranian military targets on key oil export hubs like Kharg Island. Vice President J.D. Vance spoke a little bit about that, Geraldo. I'll talk to you on the other side.
The president's deadline has been followed by us and everybody else, and he said very clearly, we're not going to strike energy and infrastructure targets until the Iranians either make a proposal that we can get behind or don't make a proposal, but he's given them until Tuesday at 8 o'clock. So I don't think the news in Kharg Island represents a change in strategy or represents any change from the President of the United States. He continues to say the deadline is 8 o'clock.
Geraldo, what's interesting here is the vice president says these strikes on Kharg Island aren't a change in strategy, but many are questioning what is the strategy here?
Well, I think the strategy is to let the Iranians know that we are dead serious, that the president means what he says. He could be. I had a crazy friend in high school named Richie who you didn't want to mess with because he would go nuts on you. Crazy may be working for President Trump right now because people are listening. Clearly, the Pakistani message, which has been on the table for a while, is now beginning to sink through. Do we want destruction, or do we want a 2-week pause where people can figure out what we can do? They've got to open that damn strait, the Strait of Hormuz. They will withhold, as the vice president just said, attacks on oil infrastructure until that 8 o'clock Eastern deadline. But it does seem as if the Trump administration is dead serious. I have to say, may shock people, but I back the president on this. I listened to the explanation from people like Jamie Dimon of Chase Bank, where they say if we don't finish this regime, it's going to be around forever. It is not only oppressing its own people, it's also, as has been said in interviews you've been doing this afternoon, this principal state sponsor of terror. I personally have the gripe against the Iranian regime for what they did to the Marine Corps barracks in 1983 in Beirut. 241 Marines they killed. They killed 30 people or so in the American embassy in Beirut. They sponsor Hezbollah and everything that they've done, all of these crimes against humanity. I think that people who are criticizing the president for maybe a crazy ultimatum should take a deep breath and think about what it is that Iran has perpetrated on the world for the last 47 years. Enough is enough. I deplore and hate and absolutely go get a stomachache when I think of civilian casualties and civilian infrastructure being destroyed. But if we don't, Jamie Dimon was right. If Iran is not finished off this time, then when will we be? We have the situation now where they have these ballistic missiles that could go over 2,000 miles. Are they similarly evolved in their nuclear technology that can marry, the warhead to a rocket that changes everything? It puts the world on the brink on a constant basis. But if indeed, God bless Pakistan, if indeed they can, make this deal, where negotiators like the vice president and Kushner and Witkoff can make some sense with the Iranian negotiators, I'm all for it. I don't want bloodshed. I don't want civilian infrastructure, particularly civilian lives, to be lost over this. And yet, enough is enough with this damn regime and what they've been perpetrating. I could see why the president's frustration would drive him, Hena, to profanity.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.